Hey, my name is Shira Chapman, and I just wanted to introduce what it is like to live a day in the life of a person with borderline personality disorder. Unfortunately, I have that disorder, so I wanted to share my story. Anyway, one day in the life. Um, for my morning routine, um, when in the morning I don't want to get out of bed. I feel like I just don't want to wake up. I'm like, oh no, not another day. I can't stand it. It's so painful. I'm just thinking to myself, heck, I really shouldn't be doing this. I really shouldn't be doing this. And I feel extremely uncomfortable and scared, actually. What will happen today again? Will I be okay, or will all hell break loose? So, of course, waking up in the morning is not fun. Um, But of course, after that, I have to do all my normal routine, and that includes getting a shower. But then I think to myself, I feel so tired and weak, and I don't feel so good, and I don't want to get out of bed. But I have to. So I pull myself out, get all my stuff ready for the shower, and have a shower. But it makes me so tired, and I feel so uncomfortable. I'm like, what is the point? Is there even a point in doing all this stuff? Because this is just going to keep happening. Every day it's going to be the same. But anyway, that's what it's like to have when it is showering time. I don't even feel better when I do, unfortunately. So I feel like, is there a point? But then when it comes to breakfast, I am petrified of gaining weight. I'm terrified. I can't even think about eating and drinking because it just scares me. I'm thinking all that food and drink that's going into me will make my stomach grow and grow and grow, and I can't stand it. But I have to do it anyway. So eating breakfast is something I gotta do, so I do it, I guess. Then I gotta brush my teeth and make my bed. More chores, unfortunately. It's just a nagging chore I wish that I didn't have to do. But I do, of course. The voices in my head are punishing me for eating, drinking, for even taking care of myself. They tell me awful things about myself. They tell me that I don't even deserve to be alive. They tell me I'm unwanted, unloved, nobody cares about me. Oh, it's so horrible. I wish I could ignore them, but it's not as easy as that. Okay, so when lunchtime rolls around, once I've eaten lunch, I feel extremely guilty for having eaten because the voices in my head again are taunting me about my weight. It just makes me feel so terrible. I wish I could just break out of this terrible body brain thing and just be free to do what I please when I please. But it's not like that. If possible, I then go to the bathroom and make myself sick in order to get the voices in my head to be quiet and get rid of the food in my stomach. It's pretty terrible because I just make myself sick. It makes me feel sick, it makes me feel horrible, it makes me feel dehydrated, but I do it anyway because I know this is what I gotta do. And then comes the exercising. I would exercise a lot, including tons of walking laps and going on the arm bike and the foot bike for I don't even know how long, just so that I can get rid of the weight. Afternoon time rolls around. I would sit in front of a movie, barely noticing that it is on. My eyes may be watching TV, but my mind is elsewhere. I may be sitting thinking about ways to hurt myself, and then I may get a tinge of anxiety/panic, which grows into a panic attack, and I break down into tears, all while the movie is playing in front of me. So painful. It gets to the point where I can't take the emotional pain anymore, and depression hits me like a bullet, which lasts for a really long time. and I make plans to never eat or drink again. Never. Of course, these things never work, but I get very sick over time. And it's so hard, and the days just, it's haunting. Dinner time comes around. I stare at the plate full of food and sigh. Here we go again, more food. The voices in my head scream at me to get up and throw away the food. The depression looms upon me, and I just end up moving the food around my plate with a fork, eating a small bite every once in a while. Because of course I don't want to be eating the food, because I don't want to grow and I don't want to get sick. When I'm done, if I can get away with it, of course, I go to the bathroom and vomit up the little food that I did eat, because otherwise I would be punishing myself for this. Bedtime. I lay in bed and think about the events from the day and sigh, swearing that tonight I will fall asleep and never wake up, never facing another painful day again. I really, really wish it didn't have to be this way, but I don't have a choice. These emotions, these feelings, this pain, it would just be easier if it was all over. So basically this video just explains what it is like to live one day in the life of a person with borderline personality disorder. This is my life. My name is Shira Chapman, and this is my life. And I can't do anything about it, so I thought I'd explain a little bit about how it feels, so that the world can know really what it is like to live with borderline personality disorder. Okay, thank you. Bye.